What's going on? It's Rocky Fresh. I'm with Hot New Hip Hop right now, man. It's a blessing because they've been rocking with me for a minute, so we're finna get into it.
Okay, the word around town, Rocky put it down. They've been looking, they've been searching, I'm the dopest that they found. I'm about to be the king, tell them boys give me the crown. My bitches makes my money green, what I'm sipping on is brown.
So, the first question I'm gonna ask you is, everyone talks about Chicago rappers. You got Kanye, you got Lupe. You know, you got a lot of guys coming out right now.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about who was your influences coming out of Chi.
Definitely, you know, the legends, the real Chi-Town legends. Kanye, Lupe, Common, Bum J, Twista. Those are dudes that they were all coming out with excellent albums, you know what I'm saying, when I first started listening to rap. Because I grew up in a Christian household, so I wasn't even allowed to listen to rap till I was like in 8th grade. And Kamikaze came out, College Dropout. Food and Liquor came out a little bit after that, and so it was just a great time for Chicago music. My pastor was preaching to like 10,000 people at one time, all different people, all different issues, all different walks of life, and they were able to understand what he was saying. He was able to break down the message in a way that me as a young kid could get it, and somebody that's like 20, 30 years older than me can get it. It really showed me, you know what I'm saying, how to put records together in the sense that they relate to more than just one audience.
What was the deciding factor between that and getting you to sign with, you know, MMG compared to Bad Boy?
It was just one of those things we had more time to really grow with each other, and with that, man, you know, I feel like it was the best decision for me, and I feel like Bad Boy is going to, you know, be a huge force in this industry as they've always been, and I just feel like, you know, I'm helping make MMG just that much bigger. You know, Meek, Wale, Stally, Gunplay, and Marion, they all holding it down, as well as Rose. And so, you know, I'm ready to add that Chicago flavor to it, and I felt like it was time.
Is there any pressure of you being, you know, the newest member? Like, you know, how's that going to impact the way you fit in with MMG?
I don't really feel no pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like, I opened on tour for Wale before I even had the opportunity to sign to MMG, and his fan base showed me a lot of love. And recently I just opened up on Meek Mill's tour, and his fan base showed me a lot of love as well. And with that, you know what I'm saying, coming from the city, I definitely wasn't expected by a lot of people to even get to this point. So, you know, being doubted and being an underdog is something that I embrace, and I use it to, you know, really fuel just how hard I work. Part of that came from me living in the suburbs and being introduced to alternative rock and different forms of pop music and things like that. And so instead of, you know, trying to just stick to what people think that a rapper should do, I wanted to combine all of those influences along with, you know, my story and the things that I experienced as a 21-year-old young man. And
what can the fans expect from your upcoming mixtape?
My upcoming mixtape is definitely going to be a fun project. It's still going to be those emotional records that I've given on every other tape. But the thing is, it's more short-term reflective now, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people that have been listening to my music, they know that I've been working to kind of get, you know what I'm saying, my shine or whatever and get this platform. But with that, it's a lot of stuff that I went through to get here that some of the new fans have no clue about. And I want to talk about some of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, in the project, and using it as motivation for other young people to get to their goals, and just to help them understand that everything takes some trial and tribulation when you really want to get to the top. But it also is going to set up my album, because that's going to be the long-term story of it, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm going to go musical with this project, but then I'm going to take the music to a whole nother level with the album. So it's just going to be, you know, warming people up for that. A lot of storytelling, and yeah, it's going to be dope.
Tell us a little bit more about the creative process towards that.
Honestly, a lot of rappers say this, but it's more so real to me because I train myself to be this way, but I don't write a lot of my raps, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Backstory from that is I used to work in this like tea shop or whatever, and I was in the production part of it, so I had to like pack tea all day, and I got to listen to whatever music I wanted to. And when I was working on my first project, I was playing the instrumentals, you know what I'm saying, like, and it worked, but I couldn't stop producing, you know what I'm saying, to actually write down what I was coming up with. So I just started, you know, saving lyrics in my head and just repeating them back and forth. By the time I finish a work day, then, you know, I have a whole verse or 2 verses remembered and things like that. And so it was a little bit easier for me to do that then, because life was moving at a slower pace. And this relates to the album, because with the album, you know, I'm experiencing so much stuff now on a daily basis that I have to actually write these, you know what I'm saying, thoughts down and these experiences down. So that's really what's going to change the album. Is like, I'm at a point now where I'm documenting everything, whether it's with my videographer, whether it's with my manager, or even myself typing stuff in my iPhone notes or whatever, so that when it's really time to work on the album, you know what I'm saying, I can really go back and look at all of the defining moments and explain those in depth. It's my first tour, you know what I'm saying, my first headliner tour. It's called the Electric Highway Tour. Setting up the release of my next mixtape, the Electric Highway mixtape. It's going to be a crazy experience for the fans, man. We really did a lot of stuff to just get that Back to the Future vibe. And more so, like the music video I did, Into the Future, is going to kind of feel like that, just more in a live sense. And I got my homie Phil Ade out of DC. He's doing a lot of the dates with me. This is gonna be dope, man. I'm looking forward to it. You can get all the info on the tour on my website, rockyfresh.com. Shout out to DJ Yo Will. Yeah, be on the lookout. Electric Highway coming. It'll be something insane.